Hello, everyone, and welcome to Character Education in Today's Schools. I am Jenny Lark, and I am thrilled to serve as our instructor over the next 8 weeks as we explore character education in schools together. In this brief video, I'm going to share with you a little bit about myself, provide you with some Christ-centered encouragement as you begin this really meaningful professional endeavor, and provide you with a brief overview of our Canvas learning space and our week 1 content to get you started. Now, I am a lifelong learner and educator, and professionally, I'm really passionate about all things teaching, learning, and school leadership, especially as it relates to supporting teachers. I'm truly excited to get to know each of you over the course of our 8 weeks together, and I'm excited to see the ways in which you begin to bond as a cohort within this particular learning space. Now, I'm a product of both public and private education. I attended public elementary schools before moving on over to Orange Lutheran High School as a student. And interestingly, I'm actually back at Orange Lutheran, currently serving as our principal of academics after a 15-year classroom tenure, followed by various instructional leadership roles that you can check out in my biography. Here I am with one of my very favorite AP psychology classes and our darling support dog, Mr. Marty. After high school, I did my undergraduate work at UCLA, where I earned a bachelor's degree in psychology, followed by a stint at Cal State Long Beach, where I earned my master's degree in educational psychology. And most recently, I had the huge blessing of graduating from UCLA's educational leadership program with my doctorate in educational leadership. Just a milestone for me. Here I am celebrating with all of my wonderful colleagues and friends from the program. And here I am on stage at the Hooding, trying to be professional and keep it together with my advisors, but also breaking out into a little bit of a happy dance at the end of that endeavor. Fun fact about my life is that little did I know when I began this doctoral program in the fall of 2019 that in addition to taking on a brand new role in school admin and tackling my doctorate, that COVID was coming to upend education as we know it and wreak havoc on our already strained and imperfect systems. And so the past 3 years have been really the most challenging of my life thus far, juggling the weight of a rigorous doctoral program while reimagining education for our high school students and trying to love and care for our exhausted teachers during that period of time. Here you can see we turned one of our maintenance trucks into an ice cream truck for our faculty one afternoon when teachers were back on campus and students were still learning remotely. Here also you can see me trying to juggle not only doctoral work and professional work, but also being a wife and a mom to 2 young boys who I also felt needed me extra during that particular season. Here's the picture that my kindergartner submitted to his seesaw one day when asked what he was doing at that particular moment in time. And then here's a picture of our family trying to be fun and social when we couldn't see anybody and doing a costume Zoom party. And so I'm sure that many of you can relate to that feeling of having so much on your plate that it feels nearly impossible at times to do everything that you need to do at the level of excellence with which you want to do it for all of the people that you're called to serve in your life, and to try to do all of that on your own. And I think that something God continually revealed to me throughout the past 3 difficult years in so many different ways through so many different folks is that we don't have to. Our Christian message for this week, Romans 5:8, reminds us that God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. What an incredible blessing we have in our gracious God who sent his perfect Son to atone for our imperfections via death on the cross. And what an incredible blessing it is that he faithfully provides us via his Holy Spirit working in us with all of the fruits of the Spirit, those character competencies qualities, if you will, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control that we need to effectively share his love with others by modeling strong character and servant leadership to those we're blessed to serve, including each other in this class. As I reflect back on my own recent experience as a grad student, a continued source of joy for me across those years that really continues into my life today is the meaningful relationships that God blessed me with throughout my amazing cohort members. And as I think about what's to come for you, I'm just filled with excited anticipation on your behalf as you not only foster those important skills and the knowledge that's going to further strengthen your educational leadership, but also as you get to develop these amazing lifelong professional relationships and friendships with an amazing group of educators through this cohort. And so my prayer for you today, as you continue on through this class and throughout this program, is that you thoroughly enjoy the unique opportunity to learn from and grow with each other, and that when the going gets tough, you remember that God has already won the ultimate victory for us, and that he's walking alongside us through it all, and that he's daily equipping us with what we need to serve each other well, and that he gives us each other for support. So that being said, I hope you have an amazing first week, and I want to dive into a brief Canvas and week 1 course content overview to get you on your way. So hopefully you had a moment to check out the Meet Your Instructor page. My biography is listed there in case you're interested in learning a little bit more about me, and my contact information is listed there for you as well. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me via email at any time, and if you'd like to have a face-to-face session, please don't hesitate to reach out and request a Zoom session as well. My Zoom link is linked under the Zoom tab in the left, and there's a recurring meeting there that we can always hop into together should you desire that face-to-face interaction. Down below my biography, there's a section related to Google Docs and Microsoft Office. And so here, something to keep in mind is that we'll regularly be using Google Docs to guide our work, and you're always going to want to make your own personal copy of those Google Docs before you start working. So items 1 through 4 list out the instructions for you to do so there. Another thing to keep in mind is that when you submit assignments, please be sure to only submit a permanent document like a Word or PowerPoint or Excel or something like that that can't be altered. And so just wanted to provide that reminder there for you as well. Underneath Google Docs and Microsoft Office, you'll find our discussion board rubric, and that's going to provide you with helpful information about netiquette. We always can use reminders about how to communicate with each other in the online space. And down below that, there's information about participation expectations as well as due dates there for you. So something that you just want to keep in mind as you move throughout the course is that you're going to want to complete all of the course material and course readings pretty early on in the week so that you can post your initial original response by Thursday night at 11:59 p.m. That will give your colleagues a couple of days to thoughtfully read your work and respond to you by Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. when 2 peer responses are due. So basically, every single week in the class, you're going to post your own initial response by Thursday night at 11:59 and then respond to 2 colleagues by Sunday night at 11:59. If you scroll down this document when you have a chance to open it up, you'll see our discussion board grading rubric there as well. So please go ahead and take a look at that before you begin to post responses in that particular setting. That'll give you all of the information that you need to be successful. All righty, taking a look at the resources for our course, our syllabus is listed here for you, as well as our textbooks for the course. So just a note about the syllabus, this is going to be your best friend throughout the course. It has really important big picture information like our mission, purpose, learning outcomes, followed by a chronological, I'm going to show it to you here, a chronological course schedule organized by week that's further broken down and really helpfully color-coded to indicate topics, learning objectives, our Christian message for the week, Then as we scroll down here, we see for week 1 that all of the readings and videos are listed for you here in the gray box with helpful links. The green shows the discussion board prompts for the week and provides you the rubric. And then the blue box shows you our assignment for this particular week. And when you click that link, that'll open up to the assignment instruction sheet as well as the rubric for that particular assignment. So feel free to check the syllabus. When in doubt, check that syllabus. Below the syllabus, again, you'll see the textbooks for the course. Primed is a required resource, while the APA Manual 7th edition is simply recommended. If you'd rather not purchase the APA Manual in particular, there are some amazing online resources that you could use instead. My very favorite from my own doctoral studies was the Purdue OWL website, so strongly encourage you to check that out. I like that one a lot because you can type in the particular questions that you have and immediately receive some really helpful information. Also, just wanted to take a moment to highlight the fact that there are so many student support services available for you. And here are just a couple of those linked into the classroom. We also have your Master's of Arts in Educational Leadership website link and a link to your capstone handbook. So those are all readily available for you in the Canvas learning space as well. And here is the good stuff, my friends. If it's been a little while for you since you've been in an educational setting, please take some time to check out these really helpful APA resources that Dr. Doyle posted. This is definitely going to be worth your effort and energy to spend some time on before diving all the way into the course. Checking out our week 1 content, getting into the here, you can see that this week we'll be defining character education, learning about its history and importance, and reflecting on these things from biblical and ethical perspectives. By the end of the week, you'll be able to describe the importance of character education in today's schools and also how to harness class, site, and community resources to implement effective character education. You'll also be able to explain the significance and importance of character education from historical and Christian worldview perspectives. You'll also see here our Christian message for the week. And below our message, you'll see that as part of our learning for this week, you'll be reading chapters 1 through 3 in Primed, and you'll also watch the 2 videos that are listed below. So those are our instructional resources for the week. This week, we have the unique opportunity to complete 2 discussion board posts, DBQs, if you will. The first allows us simply to get to know each other. And so I hope you have a lot of fun just kind of sharing yourself with your cohort mates. And our second DBQ really gives us an opportunity to dig into our why when it comes to character education, and you'll be synthesizing the resources that you had a chance to learn from this particular week. Again, just a friendly reminder to take a look at those discussion board criteria before you go ahead and submit those posts. And then finally, our assignment deliverable this week is a historical timeline identifying the course of character education in American schools since its inception. As with your DBQs, please go ahead and take a moment to review the assignment grading rubric that's located at the bottom of this area here. That's going to give you all of the information that you need to be successful. And then you can click on the link that you see here to actually access the instructions for that particular assignment. Again, all of this is also linked in the course syllabus. And then just a friendly reminder, be sure to submit work that follows APA format, 7th edition, and please be sure that your assignment is submitted as a permanent file. I think those are all of the nuggets that we have to look forward to in our first week together. Want you to know that I'm praying for you this week, and I am truly honored to get to walk alongside you throughout this 8-week professional journey. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me at any time, and I'm really looking forward to our time together.